Hello students. In the last video we have discussed about matrix addition. We have seen how to add two matrices. In this video we will see how to multiply two matrices. Okay, we will see matrix multiplication. So matrix multiplication is a bit different than matrix addition. So if you can recall, in matrix addition we did what? We added the respective elements of two matrices, the respective elements in respective indexes of two matrices we have added. That means, say if we consider this as matrix A and this as matrix B, which is of 3 cross 3, right? Both are 3 cross 3, right? So in matrix addition, what was the condition? That both must be of same dimension, that is both number of rows and number of columns must be same, and the addition happened like this. The element in the first index of the first matrix A will be added with the element in the first index of matrix B, right? And then the result will be given in, whatever the result will come, it will come in the first index of the resultant matrix. 5, say 5 3 plus 2 5. So in matrix addition what happens? The elements are of respective index numbers of both the matrices are added and stored in the respective index number of the result. But for matrix multiplication it is a bit different. All right, so first thing, the first condition is, okay, wait a sec. Okay, so the first condition is, you can say, if I say the first condition must be number of columns of first matrix must be equal to number of rows of the second matrix. All right, so always remember this. If this, always check for this condition. If this condition is false, the matrices cannot be multiplied, means the number of columns of the first matrix, that means for here the column is this, right? So this number of column of the first matrix must be equal to number of rows of the second matrix. So these two must be equal. All right, then only the matrix multiplication can take place. Okay, if this is not true, then matrix multiplication will not happen. Okay, so yeah, so this is for multiplication, right? When multiplication, the condition is, first condition you have to check is this one, that the number of columns of the first matrix should be equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. Okay, now how we'll do, let's see. Okay, one sec. So now what we'll do is, we'll do dot product. Okay, we have to do dot product. So what is dot product, we will see. So whenever you are doing matrix multiplication, so first thing you have to check the columns and rows. So here it is, when the number of columns is 3, number of rows in the second matrix is also 3, so it is okay. So we can now proceed to our next step. So how we will multiply is, we say it as dot product. Dot product means, see, for the first element, for the element here, okay, so for this element, or yeah, sorry, my, for this, for the first element we have to do is, each element of the first row must be multiplied with the each element of the second row first column of matrix B, and then it will be added. That means what? Let's see. So 3 multiplied by 2, okay, 3 multiplied by 2, then plus 2 multiplied by 5 plus 1 multiplied by 1, okay, 3 multiplied by 2 plus 2 multiplied by 5 plus 1 multiplied by 1. So whatever result this will give, this will be stored in the first index value of the resultant matrix. So let's see, 3 2s are 6, 5 2s are 10, 1 1s are 1, that means 17. If I am not wrong, the answer outcome will be 17. So first index value will be 17, okay. So in the next step, what we'll do, so since it came 17, so in the next step we will multiply the first row, okay. So that means for this position we will multiply the first row of the first matrix with the second column of the second matrix, okay. So and then all the elements, respective elements, will be multiplied and then it will be added. That means 3 multiplied by 2, 6 plus 2 multiplied by 4, 8 plus 1 multiplied by 9, 9. So 9 plus 8 plus 6, whatever outcome it is, it will come here, okay. Similarly for the third value, or for 0 3 index, okay, what we will do, first row last column, right, first row last column, that will give this, okay. For the next, for this position, what we will do, second row first column. Similarly for this position, second row second column. Similarly for this position, second row of the first matrix with last column of the second matrix, right. So for the next row of the resultant matrix, I suggest you pause the video here and try yourself. What will happen is, the last row, elements of the last row will be dot product with these columns, okay. So for this value, here the remaining row, that is the last row with the first column, then for the second one, that is position here, last row with the second column, and then for position at the end, it is last row with the last column, okay. So it will be dot product in all the places, it will be in this form, all right. So you can ask, how will identify that, for this, right, for this we have to multiply first row and second column, and why not the other rows, why we are not multiplying the other rows and only the first row for the these positions? Because see, easy way is, see for which row you are finding the value, okay, which row. So all these three values are in the first row, so from the first matrix you will see the row number, okay. So if we are finding the values for the first row in the first matrix, always for these three values also, always the first row will be seen, okay. Always the elements from the first row will be taken whenever you are finding the values for the first row in the resultant, and then see the column number. So for this, the column number is first, so from the second matrix the column number will come, so that's why the column number is first. Then here the column number is, that is the second column number of this resultant matrix, so the second column number will come from the second matrix, and then here it is the third column number, so third column will come from the second matrix. So whenever you are multiplying, you just look at the row number and the column number. So the row number, whichever for whichever row number you are finding, same row number you will take the elements in the first matrix, and whichever column number you are in, the column number will come from the second matrix. Okay, so I hope you have understood, or you can there are lots of materials in YouTube, you can go through that to understand more clearly about the matrix multiplication. And I guess you have already studied in your mathematics class, so it I hope you have understood the basic. In the next video we'll see the programming portion. All right, thank you.